Good morning. We're thinking about how the Incarnation is going to help us live life in 2023. I'm 47. I'm in a body and I feel, right, that body sometimes like it's breaking down. I know that as I get older, those of you who watch this who are older, you go, yeah, no kidding, Brian. I wish I was 47. Well, if you're watching it and you're 40 or 37, I wish I was 37 or 40, right? So we wish that because our body starts to break down as we get older, kind of more and more typically. And as that happens, sometimes it becomes lamentable for us and it becomes a source of frustration for us and agitation, and we bump up against our finitude, and it becomes a kind of thing where our soul and its sanctification in this body gets tested in new ways. So one of the things that I want you to think about is how the Incarnation actually is intended to help us embrace our finitude. Jesus, prior to becoming Jesus, in the sense of taking on a body, having a human nature, was the eternal God the Son, the eternal Logos. That Logos was poured into a body, right? Emptied into a body. The whole or fullness of deity dwells in bodily form. And he took on that human nature in that body. In taking that on, he embraced limitation. Listen to Hebrews 5:7, and let's just read 7 through 9. I want to key in on verse 8. In the days of his flesh, Jesus offered up prayers and supplications with loud cries and tears to him who was able to save him from death. And he was heard because of his reverence. Although he was a son, he learned obedience through what he suffered, and being made perfect, he became the source of eternal salvation to all who obey him. He learned obedience from what he suffered. What a peculiar verse. If the perfect God poured into full man, full God, full man, if he learned in his finitude as a human, right? As a human nature, taking on that limitation, if he learned obedience through what he suffered, how much more am I in this body going to need to suffer to learn? How much more is suffering and the difficult challenges of a body that might betray me going to be God's tool to teach me to depend, to teach me to trust, to teach me to embrace rhythms, to teach me to slow down, to teach me to seize moments, to teach me to enjoy things, to teach me all kinds of key lessons. Don't be angry about your finitude. Don't. He came in a body to teach me how to live in a body. So embrace your body because of the Incarnation. Take care.